The United States government has a high chance of shutting down tonight. Will this crash the markets? Now, the knee jerk reaction that I'm seeing online is people citing the government shutdown from 2018, as well as showing a chart of this 19% sell off that happened from the end of September all the way to the end of the year in 2018. But the only problem is that the actual government shutdown didn't come until after this sell off. Now, the actual dates of this shutdown started on December 22nd of 2018 and lasted all the way until January 25th of 2019. And so this was the longest government shutdown in history at 32 days. But as you can see here, the market actually had a large 13% rebound. Zooming out and taking a look at the stock market today, we've had this historic bounce from the tariff tantrum sell-off earlier this year. And so even if we do have some type of sell-off from this government shutdown, then it would be a buying opportunity as the S&P 500 remains firmly in a bullish trend. Now, what you have to remember is that that is the S&P 500 versus the dollar, or denominated in a fiat currency. If you take a look at the S&P 500 denominated in a hard currency like gold, as you can see, it has re-entered a bearish trend. If you invert this chart, you can see that gold is having a breakout versus the S&P 500, and it looks like it's going to continue higher from here. And so why obsess about the S&P 500 when there are way better things to own, such as gold, as well as other precious metals like silver? Now, what I find very convenient as well as hilarious is that the labor market came out saying that they're going to delay the very important jobs report that is set to come out on Friday to some other time if the government does shut down. And so with the Fed setting to cut rates on October 29th, if we have a hot jobs report, it might actually push out rate cuts even further, which could cause a sell-off on the markets. And so by avoiding this report, the markets could edge higher. The reason why I say this is because last week's initial jobless claims data came in showing a very large decline in jobless claims. And so this is actually an improvement with the labor market, but we have to see that actually carry over in this monthly report. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, share this with a friend, and I will catch you in the next video.